And welcome back to Forged by Geeks doing Kingdom Death Monster. We just ran like little bitches from a tyrant. Though, to be fair, we did a little bit more than that. So our goal going in was to take a character who already had Noble and
Just Noble. It was all we
just
needed.
Noble, and get them the Frozen Star by throwing one of our 2 Founding Stones at the Tyrant when we had the proper hit location set up with 5 gates on the board. Then run away successfully without dying. And then once everybody had either died or run away, hopefully that character made it, and because of failure, they get destined. Now all we need to do is get them the Unbreakable Fighting Art, which we can do with drag investments, most likely when they age.
Probably, yes.
So we somehow pulled that off.
Yep.
And we got back, and all 4 characters of ours survived, and I'm still trying to figure out how I rolled 2 10s to get away. And there's our endeavors. Yay, endeavors!
Okay.
Oh, wait. And we got an iron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got an iron. Okay.
Forgot. I swiped some iron out of an ore vein.
Could you hand me the settlement event?
Oh, right.
Because I guess I put it over there.
No. Really, we don't need the settlement event. No,
I know.
I'd be fine.
I know we don't need the settlement event.
No.
I know we'd be much happier if we didn't actually pull the settlement event.
And thanks to Never Knows for so far the comment of the day. How do you run away from the tyrant? Hide behind some lanterns?
No, we hid behind the throne.
Yes, because remember, the tyrant's sitting over our town. We're just envisioning him up on the top of this big chair thing. Let me see if I can find the card that kind of shows it. So if you look, which one there? So if you look closely at that, you can see his throne right there. And we're just envisioning him up at the top of the throne, gazing down on our settlement and with a very disappointed look like, you wimps, you cowards. Speaking of which, can you notice one of our characters now has an updated name?
Actually, 2 of the characters have updated names.
The Terrified. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Oh, man. So, what are we getting hit with? Dun dun dun!
Heatwave.
That's usually not too bad.
Any returning survivors with heavy or fur gear have heat stroke and may not depart this lantern year.
So skip. So
Yes.
Azure will be on skip.
Yeah, both of mine were skip anyways, so.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
The heat wave prevents science and education endeavors.
Okay.
And if you depart with heavy grid in your gear in your grid, set your survival to 0 after applying all bonuses.
Okay.
So we have 2 special endeavors: find fluid. 1 through 5 find nothing. 6 through 7 you may depart with heavy gear normally, and 8+ your settlement finds enough fluid to deal with the heat. You may endeavor normally.
Okay.
The other one is breathe fumes. 1 through 5 +1 understanding, pass out, skip next hunt. 6 through 7 gain a random disorder and intimacy. 8+ gain the extra sense fighting art. And because we have cooking, we could, if we had fresh acanthus, 5 organs, and 4 bone, we could gain +1 permanent strength at the cost, like not even an endeavor, it's just a develop.
Yeah,
But
even
we
if we
don't
had
have
that,
that.
I don't think we'd do it.
Yeah, but still.
Okay, move us along. So we're up to now update death count. None!
Yeah.
Update timeline.
Yeah, new story event.
Ooh, oh, we get a new story event?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Dragon's Tomb.
Ooh, so that's how we're hiding. He went visiting the tomb.
Uh-huh. Dragon's Tomb. It just reads the tomb.
The tomb.
I assume that the tomb is actually the dragon's tomb, and it's just one of the issues that this... Alas. To become gods, you must kill God. Sign me up!
I got that. And if the god asks you if you're a god, you always say yes.
Alright, the tyrant's voice booms from the throne, cracking the glassy ground below. It delivers a final edict. Erect a fearsome tomb to celebrate my death. When the deed is done, you will lay me in it. Before their eyes, the tyrant grows enormous, hideously twisting and tearing itself into its true form. A mountain of shining black muscle and a delicate glowing membrane lays curled around its throne, rhythmically undulating with weary breath. The survivors slowly stir from their slack-jawed horror, clumsily starting to clear the outskirts of the settlement for the tomb's foundation. Add Tomb Part 1 to the next year on the timeline.
Interesting. So we're going to be ending a lot, or doing a lot of plot.
Yes.
Nice. I like that.
If the settlement's population has more normal survivors than people of the stars, the settlement gains the ultimate weapon innovation. If the settlement's population has more people of the stars than normal survivors, the settlement gains the final fighting art innovation.
Ooh. Interesting. So what were the 2 innovations that we could have gained?
Those are our innovations.
Yep.
Final fighting art is survival limit +1. Once per showdown, you may select a card from the discard pile or wound stack and place it on top of the AI deck.
Okay. So that was the one we're not getting.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Ultimate weapon, survival limit +1. Oh my god.
What? I think this is good.
When you defeat a monster, gain 1 monster resource of its choice from its resource deck.
Of our choice?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit. Phoenix, here we come!
Well, probably not this round, but maybe.
It'd be a risk with the Rust character.
Well, Rust can't go out anyways.
Ah.
Alrighty
Wow.
then.
So our
there
survival limit's now 8.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that card's awesome.
So there are 4
Show
parts.
pictures. Oh, shoot. They want to see the pictures from the story event, if there are any.
Just trying to make sure that it's safe for work. Well, not work, but...
For YouTube. Here, just lay it down. It'll be good right in front. There you go.
Yeah, so there are 4 parts to the tomb.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I have not read them.
Oh, and the ultimate weapon. It's big.
Wow. Okay. So that just happened.
Yes, that did.
Thank you, Mr. Tyrant. We may be scared little bastards, but you still gave us a gift.
So it's interesting, because if you had lots of people at the start, you get a worse reward, but you have lots of people at the stars.
Yeah. Okay. So that is that. So now we are on to develop.
Do we, 1, want to innovate, 2, have enough to innovate? Otherwise, I say we, once again, focus on scrap. Or impossibly clearing that heat wave.
We could not innovate without spending stuff we give a shit about.
Okay, then let's not do that. Then let's try 1 shot at clearing that heat wave, so we can bring your character right into combat without losing 1 skip.
What, this guy?
The Rust one.
No, he was already skipped. Remember, he hit the runaway thing, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, so
I can't unskip the hunt.
Oh, you can't.
No.
Okay. Oh, so that's not going to help.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm not too worried. Then I say we just...
The only thing that we could get from doing this is being allowed to depart with heavy gear normally.
Yeah.
You can't unskip the hunt. It's basically just allows you to endeavor on science and education endeavors.
Ah, and how high do we have to go in order to depart normally? What do we have to roll?
8+.
Ooh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say either 1 roll at that and then go for scrap, or 2 rolls at that and go for scrap, or just go for scrap. One of those.
Do we have anybody who needs understanding?
I don't know. My characters I don't give a care about.
Because you have 50% chance of getting understanding on the other endeavor, as opposed to
Here, just pass me characters. I'll look at
20%.
So, from an understanding perspective, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't care about, don't need, don't need, Don't really care about. No. This one could be useful. We have one character who could benefit from getting an understanding.
Okay.
That would hit the awake event on understanding, and it is our character with strategist, which could be useful for the final fight.
Yeah, but I'm wondering whether or not anybody could possibly get the gambler or the witch.
The gambler or the witch?
Yeah.
Oh, we have multiple characters with 9 understanding, so I didn't look. But no, we don't have anybody that would be close to gambler or witch. Without
This character has 5 understanding and already has pristine, so they need reincarnated in a scar and destined or fated blow. So that would be difficult.
Yeah.
We're running out of people with destined, I guess. I need 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're in good shape for either of those.
That's too bad. All
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, we could. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So, we also get understanding possibly from scrap.
No, we get courage from scrap.
Oh, we get courage.
Scrap is courage. Not
you're
understanding.
right. Sorry, my bad. That would also give this character an awake event.
Yeah.
And a small chance in hell of getting Reaper.
Oh shit! Umber doesn't have any survival.
Yeah. Umber's toast on survival. Otherwise, we could send him for the scrap salvage and build towards the courage.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to send Umber out for a fight just to.
Yeah, that's understandable.
To try to get some survival to spend.
Yeah. Okay. Though the chance of getting courage is pretty shitty, though.
Yeah, without getting something like lights in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we're probably going to do a Phoenix.
Yeah.
If we can bring heavy gear. I think. Do you have any heavy on your characters? How much heavy do you have to go fight the Phoenix?
So this is any returning survivors, heavy gear. Okay, so none of the screaming set is actually heavy. The leather set is not heavy. I don't usually bring the King Spear out. I usually bring out the Zambato, which is not heavy.
Okay, and our rawhide person is fine. The only one we would struggle with is the White Lion set. We could swap that out for another rawhide set. It would drop armor by 1 point across the board, though.
Yeah, but, like, that's probably okay.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'd keep the Phoenix helm and replace the rest with rawhide.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the only problem there. So and we would be going to a Phoenix, so I'm not too worried, because now we will still be able to go through AI deck and Cat's Eye Circle it again, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we say fuck the heat wave and just focus on the scrap, since we want that we want that new grand weapon, or we want the Phoenix armor set.
Okay.
Okay, so we need people who could benefit from a little bit of courage and have survival to use. So I'm thinking magenta to start, unless there's other characters that could have the courage.
So we have a couple of people who have some courage. But nobody who could actually, like, well, we could possibly send Aquamarine Noble in, I think. There's a chance of getting accuracy. I forgot about that.
Oh, right. Chance of getting accuracy from scrap salvage?
From your first courage event. So if you've not had your first courage event, you have a chance of gaining accuracy off of it.
Is there any, but once again, we would need Weapon Master and Scar.
Mm-mm. The other option is Reaper, where you need Champion's Right and 9 Courage. The 9 Courage is troublesome, but,
Yeah.
like, for that, Aquamarine Noble would actually be a good choice.
So would Magenta.
Okay.
Magenta's actually sitting at 2 courage right now.
Okay,
And
then
also
Magenta
has-
probably first.
Yeah, and also has Pristine.
Okay, then Magenta probably first.
Okay. So, by the way, I just checked. We have a shit ton of iron we can take. There's
Okay.
like 9 iron in there.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we are doing scrap salvage on this. That's this. So a 1 to 5, lose a survival or die. A 6 to 9, gain a broken lantern. 10 plus, get a courage. So we're mostly wanting the 6 to 9, honestly. 10 plus, decent bonus, but really 6 to 9 is what we really want.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, scrap. We can only get 2. I was thinking iron.
Yeah.
Unless we have. Do we have any scrap left in town?
Yeah, we have 2 scrap. So
Okay, so we could get rid of that scrap and then re-grab as need be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First roll. Oh. 6. We get a scrap.
Okay.
And that uses 1 endeavor.
Yep.
Okay. Next endeavor. We'll do it again. Doing it live.
What does it say? Does it say add to the settlement storage or?
Gain 1 broken lantern resource. That's all it says.
Okay. So then, yeah.
It's a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, shit. Dropping the dice.
Yeah.
And that's my good rolling die, so I want that. And of course, it hit a 7 under the table.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've blown it. I've ruined the die. It's over.
Yep.
9. Got another scrap.
Okay, so that's all the scrap we can get out of it for
Unless
right now.
we spend it right now.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use scrap salvage.
No, smelting.
Smelting. Yes, scrap smelting. We need a 3 to 9 or a 10.
Okay.
We have how much scrap right now? 4?
Yes.
Okay, so 10 wouldn't matter. So 3 to 10 is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third endeavor. 7. We make an iron.
All right. So.
And we burn the 2 that we had just acquired, plus 1 out of town.
Yep.
Okay, and now 1 more scrap salvage.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
4.
Spend a
That's.
survival or die, I think.
Yep. So I lose a survival on magenta, and I lost my pencil there.
Okay. So that's all of our endeavors.
Okay, and how much total iron do we have now?
3.
Oh, we have 3 iron?
Yep.
Okay, I think okay, so now the question is, let's see. Interesting, the Phoenix armor is not heavy. It's metal, but not heavy. We can make 3 more pieces, possibly, of the Phoenix armor.
Okay.
Possibly. Or we were possibly saving up for the grand weapon.
Yeah.
So that's a really tough one.
What is the hours ring?
Hours ring, 5 organs.
Okay.
So that's the big thing we're waiting there. What does the Phoenix armor set give us?
So the one problem with wearing the Phoenix set to the Phoenix fight is that it's flammable.
Oh, so
it may not be a good idea to wear.
okay, yeah. 1 to all hit locations. Spend movement and action. Full move in straight line. At the end of movement, activate a melee weapon and attack. Add the number of spaces you move to the strength for this attack.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't like that one much. Okay, so I'm not too worried about the full set. Then I say we try to save up for the grand weapon.
Okay.
I think that should be our focus.
Okay.
Which would be 5 iron, so we need 2 more.
Okay.
So I think that's accomplishable.
Mm-hmm.
So put both iron in storage.
Yeah. Could you grab the Phoenix deck, please? The Phoenix Rare Materials deck?
Oh, see what we want to possibly.
I think there might be a weird item in there.
Oh, we can pick any of his things.
Any of his rares.
Does he? Oh, but we can't pull out of the.
Strange resources.
Okay. There was one more that we wanted. We didn't get. We got a whisker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so worst case, we can grab the wishbone,
Oh, yeah.
which would allow us to finish the arc bow.
Did you hand me the deck, please?
Was just looking through quick.
I know.
Or the pustules to finish the hookup.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Crest.
That's what I thought.
What?
Iron.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we can get iron out of him.
Yeah. There's
Ooh.
only one item in here that is iron.
Okay, so if we don't get a
That's what I
wishbone,
thought.
we will pick the wishbone.
Mm-hmm.
If we do get a wishbone, we're taking the iron.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. It just converts into iron?
It's iron. It just counts as iron.
Wow. Iron, skull, or bone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay, but we want the wishbone top priority. Because the wishbone makes the bow. And that's the other thing we really need.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're otherwise set. Okay, so for those of... Or were you going to say something else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, for those of you on Twitch, please stick around. We're going to start setting up for Pathfinder. It'll probably take us 10 to 15 minutes. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. Next week we will be back and we'll be hunting a phoenix. So hopefully that'll go well for us.